this was so sad. Him talking about like nothing in this world can be a replacement to like people we've lost, like both women, kids, men, and all that. Like that was really sad. Like it was really sad. Like listening to his voice is so beautiful, but the message he's passing is really more powerful. So guys, this is L Reacts. Today I'll be reacting to the voice of the border people, and this is done by JAIOONGTONG. And like this was part of like the recommendation for me. I was told to react to this, and all that. So judging by the title of the name, Voice of the Border People, I think it's probably about maybe the plight of his country and what they've been going through and everything. But who knows? Let's just get into this, guys.
More than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement. Yeah. Boom, the bomb tore through the sky, crashed into our home. Screams of instinct, terror fully blown. Everything blurred my head, spinning lost and alone. Village chief yelling run, get to the bunker zone. All I see is smoke and gunpowder in the air, ringing in my ears, thought it was a nightmare. Then the order came, evacuate from here. Adults and children shaking, crying out of fear. This is the voice of the border people. Pain carved deep, more than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement. When we reached the shelter, reality set in. Every memory burned deep under my skin. Every single moment engraved within. How cruel they are, how sickening. Watching the new soldiers and losses that day. A grandma holding her grandchild, broken in every way. I don't know who we'd be today if we hadn't escaped in time and ran away. This is the voice of the border people. Pain carved deep, more than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement. I understand every struggle the border people face. The closer you look, the more you see the pain on their face. Everyone who suffered, caught in this disgrace, holding it inside, tears slowly trace. How could something as evil be done to innocent people, women and children, everyone? My body trembles with anger, hatred has begun. I'll never forget as long as I breathe, as long as I run. This is the voice of the border people. Pain carved deep, more than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement.
Guys, before we continue, like, started listening to the song as it started off beautifully and all that. But when I started paying attention to the lyrics, you could tell like, the pain in his voice, like he's basically telling a story like the ordeal about, I think there's really nothing worse than uncertainty, especially when it comes to security. Like when you're living in a place where, anything can happen, it can go from 0 to 100 in a twinkle of an eye. Like this was so sad. Him talking about like nothing in this world can be a replacement to like, people we've lost, like both women, kids, men, and all that. Like that was really sad. Like it was really sad. Like listening to his voice is so beautiful, but the message he's passing is really more powerful. So let's continue, right?
I understand every struggle the border people face. The closer you look, the more you see the pain on their face. To everyone who suffered, caught in this disgrace, holding it inside, tears slowly trace. How could something as evil be done to innocent people, women and children, everyone? My body trembles with anger, hatred has begun. I'll never forget as long as I breathe, as long as I run. This is the voice of the border people. Pain carved deep, more than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement. A bomb tore through the sky, crashing to our home. Screams of instinct, terror fully blown. Everything blurred, my head spinning. Lost and none alone, village chief yelling, run, get to the bunker zone. All I see is smoke and gunpowder in the air, ringing in my ears. Thought it was a nightmare. Then the order came, evacuate from here. Adults and children shaking, crying out of fear. This is the voice of the border people. Pain got deep, more than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement. When we reached the shelter, reality set in. Every memory burned deep under my skin. Every single moment engraved within. How cruel they are, how sickening. Watching the new soldiers, losses that day. A grandma holding her grandchild, broken in every way. I don't know who we today. If we hadn't escaped in time and ran away. This is the voice of the border people. Pain carved deep, more than words can handle. Who could ever understand like the border people what we lost? Nothing in this world can be a replacement. Yeah.
Wow, like this was so beautiful. It's good listening to someone from that perspective, like giving us perspective, of let's say like an internally displaced person's, like when you're internally displaced, you're in a shelter, like how life is there and all that, like just thinking about like the family you've lost, like the people who cannot be replaced. Like this was so beautiful. Like I said earlier, like you could really hear like the pain in his voice, him just telling a story about the hurt, the anger, the feel, like the voice of the border people, like what they go through basically. Like this was really sad, and like I said, it's really like a good perspective. Like looking at things from that perspective is really beautiful because most times we tend to overlook certain things, but the hurt is the hurt really. So guys, let me know what you think about this, and yeah, recommend more songs from him, and you just tell me more about the story, about what he's singing about, like the pain, like whatever tragedy happened, and yeah, I'd love to get enlightened more. But this was a beautiful song. His voice, the instrumental, his voice in particular was really beautiful. Like I said, his voice is so beautiful, but the message was more powerful. So this was so beautiful, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.